You care what I think about your dating Elizabeth Weber?
You had a very negative reaction to me dating Carly. I just want to make sure there's not a repeat performance.
Carly was cheating on you.
Yes. What about Nina? You tried to destroy her, too.
Oh, Nina wasn't the right woman for you either. Look how that relationship wound up.
And Elizabeth?
I didn't have a bad reaction when you floated the idea of dating her.
No, but that's when we were speaking hypothetically. Now that it's somewhat of a reality, are you still okay with it?
This is a moot point. And even if I did object to Elizabeth, what could I do about it from in here?
I'd hate to find out. Indulge me.
How?
Promise me that I don't need to worry about you stabbing or ejecting or in any other way menacing Elizabeth.
You have my word. I hope it's of value.
It is if you mean it.
I mean it. I'm happy for you, son.
Oh, thank you. But why, though? Really, why? What's so different about Elizabeth?
I was subpoenaed this morning, and so was my daughter.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Me too. This is like a long, bad dream, and I can't seem to wake.
It's odd, though, that your anxiety seemed to increase when Franco was in the room.
Well, I recognized him.
You did? Do you know him?
No, not personally. But I have several friends. He had several friends who were avid collectors. You know, Franco was quite the darling of the art scene for the last 10 or 15 years. He still has a following, but his work was always a little too dark for me. And there were rumors that he's a serial killer.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, he's not the same person anymore.
He seems very interested in you.
I know. He's been amazing to me and my son. I really have tried to keep my distance, but I don't know, there's just something there.
And you're sure he's changed?
Yes, I am. Franco's tried really hard to leave his past behind. And I believe that if someone is willing to acknowledge their faults and they're sincerely trying to do better, then they deserve a second chance.
That is a very compassionate point of view. Too bad others don't feel quite so generously.
I kind of speak from experience. I know what it's like to be the town pariah.
Elizabeth, aren't you perhaps opening yourself up to that again?
You mean with Franco?
I mean, surely eyebrows would be raised when you start dating a relative.
Elizabeth Weber is different from all the other women you've pursued.
I know that.
I mean, to me, she's Jeff Weber's daughter.
Yeah. And?
And I loved Jeff. Why do you think I kept his name all these years?
I never thought about it. I always assumed that things didn't end well between you and Jeff.
Every relationship has its ups and downs. I prefer to remember the ups. Besides, my other devoted son, Stephen Lars, is a product of my marriage to Jeff.
Right. What does that have to do with me dating Elizabeth?
Jeff is the reason I'm a woman of means.
I thought you have all that money because you were blackmailing someone.
All I can say is I was paid for my discretion.
Okay, you know what? I don't care how you got the money. The money is yours. I want to return it.
Don't be silly. I can't use it in here. So Elizabeth doesn't want to send her boys to camp. You can use it to buy art supplies.
Would be an awful lot of art supplies.
Good. You can bring me a painting next time you come to see me. Now, let me have those flowers.